A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I do not believe in putting real effort in. The only two people that I will vouch for, Hannibal and Monty.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
The stand is not
a great Eminem song.
No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem song.
What did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this? Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Okay. Wait. I don't know if anybody can hear you. They can hear me. They just can't
they can hear you. They can hear you. Oh.
Welcome to Hannibal and Monty. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty. Can they hear me now?
There it is. Okay, we got you now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping that would have lasted a little bit longer than it did.
Yeah, you missed the ending of that. Or I just clogged the motherfucker with bay leaves and said somebody else did it. So
Okay.
that's on them.
Basically, you lied on somebody.
I lied my ass off.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be responsible for that.
I got you. Okay, so lying to people is okay, but slapping them in the mouth is not okay.
Not okay at all. Not okay at all.
Your rules are just arbitrary as fuck. Way more people have been hurt in Earth from lying than they have been from getting slapped in the mouth.
No, it causes no physical harm. What are you talking about?
It getting lied to causes a lot of physical harm. If I tell you that cigarettes is the cure to cancer, I just caused a lot of harm.
Cancer free.
Terrible. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining us on the show tonight. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
All right, so here we go. This is yet another pop-up, guys. The full rebrand should be good to go.
February 7th?
February. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Monty's giving it an exact date.
I'm giving it an
7th.
exact date. Like we got a shit. Oh, look at Zoe. I got a whole fucking production screen right there in front of me. Shit's coming together. Like, but yeah. No, that's coming. That's what this pop-up is for. We're kind of testing how things flow and how the new system's working. It didn't work out very well last week. But it was funny. It was funny. What should have been extremely frustrating was extremely funny.
Okay. All right. Well, I am happy that you're happy. I'm logging into our Twitter. I'm looking at the password, and I'm just like, we got to. We have objectively great passwords. I just want to say that.
We do. The strongest passwords ever. That's thanks to you and me, because I took your passwords and made them the slightest bit more complicated.
You did.
So, yeah.
You definitely did that.
Like your simple password list. I'm like, no, it can't just be that. It's got to be that and this.
Twitter was like, would you like to save your 48 character password?
Fuck y'all, yes, I do.
Our password is like 3 social security numbers, y'all. Okay, this shit is ridiculous.
There's your first hint on how to hack our shit. Yeah. So
I didn't say whose social security numbers it was. Okay.
See, now you just narrowed it down, saying that it's numbers.
Well, I didn't say whose number. I didn't say it was me, you, and Zoe's. I just said it was. you once again, Monty getting mad over shit I didn't even do.
All right. Oh shit, I got the chat up there too. Shit, I don't need shit in my lap. All right, we're coming together.
Sounded like you just said, man, I just shit in my lap.
I might have. You don't know. You don't know.
Man.
You don't know. Yeah, and look, my background's looking all crispy. You see that?
No, I don't. Listen, I'm still doing the social media. Talk to the people while I do work.
All right. Well, I'll talk to the people.
Zoe, go full screen with Dad.
Yeah, fast. I'm right here. She's fixing the camera. There we go. It's coming together. Yeah. So, we're gonna take today. We're gonna talk about all this shit with Katt Williams. I don't know how many of y'all saw this, like all the shit that's been going on, but we're about to dig into that shit. And I cannot wait. Look at my cock sitting right there. Y'all checking out my cock over here?
Sorry, what's happening on the screen right now? Wait a minute.
When I go full screen, everybody can see my cock.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Listen, I was terrified for just a moment. It was giving me Apollos Harris fear all over again. if you're new to the shit show, we had a guest on our show once, a very feisty veteran by the name of Apollos Harris.
Yes.
AKA Medusa. And Apollos Harris got on here and just was like, had a whole lot of just, it was like this. Like we had we was like, man, if YouTube doesn't pull this episode, we might have to pull this episode.
Yeah. We almost pulled that episode.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
Harris, yeah. He's something.
Ace Wonder left. Look, it was just my cock, Ace Wonder. Come on.
Nope. See, he did what you're supposed to do. You're pulling your meat out. I'm gonna go.
I didn't say my meat. That's a totally different thing. That's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. Zoe, show him full screen. See right there.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Okay.
Chilling with my water. All right, bring us back.
I don't like it. Right? Yes. For those of y'all who don't know, who may have been, if you haven't seen, last Monday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, Katt Williams, the comedian Katt Williams, went on the Club Shay Shay podcast. Club Shay Shay podcast is the former football player, tight end, Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he had Katt Williams on, and Katt Williams gave the most explosive interview. It is the interview of the year, and we only a week into the new year. I don't know who's gonna give a better interview than this.
How do you top this?
I have no idea. And in the interview, Katt Williams mentions a lot of people. He and I very specifically want to talk about some of the people that he mentioned that we're not talking about right immediately tonight. But he mentions Steve Harvey. Yep. He talks about Joe Rogan. Yep. He talks about Tiffany Haddish.
Yep.
He said Earthquake can't read.
The Earthquake can't read thing, I had heard that rumor before Katt Williams said something about it. I had heard somebody say something about that. And we talked about this. I didn't mention that to you when we talked about it, but I had heard it before. I don't know where. So I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, he talked about a lot of people, and it has been and then since he's posted, since the interview came out, and I want to pull it up right now. Somebody tell me, since the video came out, I think it's got something like 35 million views on YouTube. It has been shared so many times, clipped out so many times, and there's a lot of controversial feedback about the interview, about some of the stuff that he mentions. And we're gonna get into it today. Listen, that's it. I ain't got no more talking. Let's get into it.
Yeah. You just want to jump right the fuck in?
All right, let's. Do you guys anything that you want to say, need to say, like to say?
No. Well, I could set it up. The shit started. This is no ordinary interview. Mm-hmm. You press play on this interview, and intro plays, all that shit, and right out the gate, you get into some shit. It just starts.
like the interview is just like, it starts off as like Shannon Sharp is like, let me introduce Katt Williams. Katt Williams is a comedian. He blah blah. He's this and that. One of the most successful comedians. Blah blah. He started over 6 movies. Give it up for Katt Williams. And Katt Williams, him and Katt Williams share a glass of cognac. And he's like, so Katt, let me go ahead and ask a question. Where you from, man? Where'd you grow up? And then Katt Williams was like, Ricky Smiley could have never played bitch ass Christian ass nigga ass cop.
Yep.
Nowhere.
That's how the interview starts. That's how it goes. And
this motherfucker came out swinging. This motherfucker came out swinging. It wasn't a fight though.
Exactly. Ace Wonder said we're gonna need to establish what the truth to BS ratio on this internet interview is, though. People hear some truth and are taking it as all true. That's dangerous. Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna get into that tonight.
Yes, we are, because that was actually one of the big things. And like, first off, I liked Katt Williams before this interview. I love Katt Williams now. That is my fucking guy right there. Okay. Yeah. That shit is fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed this interview. But yeah, there needs to, just because you like some of the things that he's saying does not mean that everything that he's saying is that. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just fucking go right out the gate right now. A man that has an IQ of 179. Okay. A man that had $1 million in his bank account before he was 13 years old.
I heard Katt Williams has never felt pain before in his life. I don't know how that happens, but let's.
He said, so you was homeless, like you was on the street, and then Katt Williams was like, you are never homeless if you have God in your heart. Like, what is happening here? What are we doing?
let's get right into it. Let's play the
look. Black Guy TV just jumped in. He says, you mean Katt didn't read 10,000 books by age 5?
Look, hey, don't you come in here disrespecting Katt Williams, Black Guy TV.
Okay.
We're about to see. Look, I did a little edit to show how the beginning of, how everything started in the video.
Yeah. Okay,
so let's.
Listen, just so y'all know, I have no idea how Monty edited anything. So if any of the videos is trash,
this
is all his fault.
I did this so everybody can kind of see how this started, how it all started. So Zoe, go ahead and play the first video for us.
You've made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in.
You stole the show in Friday After Next. Yeah.
This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes.
And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thieving ass Santa Claus.
Right, and then, because Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
So when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition.
Now 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp.
So they switched it up. So I'm like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role.
Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man? He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You know, in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days?
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham.
The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with.
Ooh.
No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why, that wasn't in the bloopers. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
So there we go.
Man,
there we go.
Man.
There we go. That's the setup for all this. That is.
I love it.
That is.
And look,
and it's spliced with Ricky Smiley's interview too.
Yeah, no, I know. Listen, first, you know what? You know what, Monty? The edit was fire. I have no notes. I have no notes. Like it was. I thought it was very thorough. It was a very thorough edit. This. Okay, just so y'all know, if you haven't seen the interview yet, which I highly recommend you go check out. I know it's 3 hours.
We're gonna drop a link in the description to the full interview.
I know it's almost 3 hours, and I know there's some of y'all saying, I ain't got time to wait 3 hours to watch no interview.
You got time for this.
Yeah, you can make time. You can like listen to this in the background, all right? Like while you do something else. Like you could be doing anything else and then like let this shit play in the background. It is worth it. But this was like the first 5 minutes of the interview was Katt Williams going off on Ricky Smiley. And as you can see, he was going off because when Ricky Smiley was on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp, he had made the reference that he was originally supposed to play Money Mike. And Katt Williams took very specific issue with how Ricky Smiley delivered that information because look, let's call a spade a spade. I don't know if Ricky Smiley did it by accident. I don't know if he misspoke or if he purposefully contorted what happened, but like he did say some shit that was slightly off there, and that's what Katt Williams was responding to.
But was it slightly off?
Yeah, it was slightly off in the sense of he was like, I was originally supposed to play Money Mike. Katt was going to play Santa Claus. Well,
that part. Yeah.
That part is not. Like,
that part is not true.
And there are a couple times where Ricky Smiley says some things that are just objectively not true. And that's what Katt Williams is responding to. Now, that being said, everything that Katt said isn't 100% accurate as well. There are other aspects. Like I've had a chance to watch and I'm sure Monty's going to bring this up shortly, right? I've watched Ricky Smiley's response to this on his radio show.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
I've also watched Ice Cube's response to this as well.
We'll get to that too.
Yeah, but it seemed like that, like the truth is not exactly somewhere in the middle there, but it's like that there are elements of truth to what Ricky Smiley said, and it seems to be there's elements of truth to what Katt Williams said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead,
my thing is
I've talked enough.
My thing is
let my dad speak. Okay,
you're not my son.
I'm not gonna keep interrupting Monty. I'm gonna let him say what he got to say.
You're not my son. My thing is
I'm not. Listen, you say you go, Monty. It's all you.
No, my thing with it is it's.
Tell us your thing, Monty.
It's the way he frames his stuff. The way Katt says it. Like he's saying some stuff. Like he's getting stuff right, but then he goes that little bit extra, and you're like, nigga, wait, no. Like he's like going in on the dress stuff and all the extra that he goes and the shit about in his contract. Ricky Smiley has to wear a dress. No, it don't. That ain't in your contract.
But no,
that's a lie.
What if he produces a contract and it has a stipulation in his contract that says anytime Ricky Smiley is in a movie with me, he got to wear it. What if he produces that document?
Okay, then it's not a lie. I'm proven wrong. I'm proven wrong. If he can do that, then he has proven me wrong.
Yeah. Okay. like all I'm saying is we don't know that it's a lie. It sounds like a lie.
And the other stretch, like, well, maybe it's not. Or no, it is. Because he goes, we have a whole wardrobe department. There's no Santa Claus suit for me. Where's the blooper reel? Stretch too far. It's pushing you to think he's more right than he actually is. This is how they get you, with that sprinkle a little bit of truth, and now I can run wild with lies. That's just laying the groundwork for me to tell you some lies.
Yeah, Monty, can we watch that video one more time?
Yeah,
real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was so well edited, and also I want to just revisit it so we can actually, because I want to prompt our producer Zoe. Also, everybody, drop one of clue, drop some emojis in the chat for our lovely producer Zoe. Okay, like not only is she a full-time college student, but she's also producing our show, and when she doesn't produce the show, it's ass.
Yeah. Oh, it's total ass if she doesn't produce it.
Everybody in the chat, please tell our lovely producer Zoe, thanks for making the show ass.
Yes. Say that exactly to her so I can screenshot it and text it to her throughout the week.
Yeah,
thanks for making
that way we can send it to her, like she'll be Zoe will just be in class, and I'm just gonna send her a screenshot of Shadow and Sin saying, Zoe, thanks for making the show not ass.
Yeah, drop it in, and if you're watching the replay, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
And put a hashtag Team Zoe on it.
Yeah, look, Who's Your Buddy just said something I think is very, very important. He says, in reference to the Ricky Smiley, Katt Williams, and how Katt is leading the audience. He says it's like Obama wore, it's like the news saying Obama wore a tan suit because he hates white people.
Yeah. That's
like,
exactly what it is.
And that's my biggest issue with the and again, I went from liking Katt Williams to loving Katt Williams after seeing this interview, right? I didn't realize how much he reminds me of my brother.
Katt Williams?
Yeah, because it's like every time he answers a question, it takes him a long time to answer. And it's like, it always feels like you're joining a conversation that was already in progress before you got there.
Yeah, if you ask me how that water tastes, well, first, before I get into the water, let's talk about the mug that it's in. Do you know who made this mug? Do you know who made it? Do you know who made it?
Yeah.
It was a filthy immigrant that had it in for me. I'm sorry. Any clean immigrants out there, y'all? There's probably only like one filthy one running around. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend everybody.
All those people from Easter Island just stop watching the show just this second. Yeah, play the video again. Play the Ricky Smiley video edit one more time, Zoe.
Yeah, she's right now dealing with our silent tech issue. Hang on, it's coming. There it is.
Okay.
This is a question I've always
wrong
had
one.
for you, man. This is a question I've always had for you, man. You know, doing your show.
You made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate
and
that.
I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in.
You stole the show in Friday After Next.
Yeah.
This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
You were originally supposed to play Katt Williams' character.
Yes. And Katt Williams was supposed to play my character.
See,
And
right
somebody
there.
said,
That's one.
we want you to play Mike.
The thieving
Mike
ass Santa Claus.
Right, and then, because Katt Williams was going to be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
Because when I auditioned for Mike.
Right.
When to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition.
Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp.
So they switched it up. So I'm like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role.
Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man? He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and we auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days?
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham.
The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why, that wasn't in the bloopers. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
You bet he did. It's in my contract. I love it.
I still don't believe it. I don't believe the contract.
Listen, I would love to see that part of the contract. I'd love to just see that part where it was just like, and also, subsection 9, paragraph E says that anytime Ricky Smiley is in a movie with me, that nigga's got to do it in drag. Like, I would love to see that. I would love to see what the legalese is. I want to see. But the part that Katt. What happened?
You're still here. We can hear you. He's always working on stuff.
The part that I think that Katt takes offense at is like, Ricky Smiley said that they had filmed all his scenes in 4 days and then had to go back and do it different. That is not true. That is a not true statement that he said. And it is something that is refuted by Ricky Smiley himself.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I see. Look, Lord Jamarcus just jumped in the chat right now. What's up, Lord Jamarcus? We see you, Lord Jamarcus. Nova Ray is hanging out with us. Vabion from the Ultimate Comic Movie List channel is hanging out with us. Ace One is hanging out with us. Caravalos is hanging out with us. And Unprotected Lex is hanging out with us. Which I got to tell you, like, I've had Unprotected Lex and Protected Lex, and let me tell
Unprotected is the best.
Listen, Protected Lex don't feel the same.
Yeah. No, I don't fuck with Protected Lex.
Not at all. Man. Not at all. Like, listen, roll the dice, baby. Roll the dice. I see you hanging out with us. Who's your buddy? D. Holmesy. I see you guys hanging out with us. Malcolm Little, I see you. Black Guy TV hanging out with us. Thank you, guys. Petty Patty hanging out with us. Token Black Man, Druid Lover hanging out with us. If you haven't already, like the stream, share the stream. Wait till y'all see the rebrand in February. It's just going to be amazing.
Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close.
Ricky Smiley said that he had filmed those scenes, that he had been cast to play Money Mike, and then he said that he had shot his scenes, but they hadn't shot.
But I don't know that. I don't want to play it again, but I don't think he said he shot the scenes for Money Mike in 4 days. I'll pull up the other interview. He didn't say he shot the Money Mike stuff in 4 days. He shot the Santa scenes in 4 days. And that's about what it takes to shoot the Santa scenes. And they called him back to do one reshoot for the ending.
Okay. You know what, Monty? I don't like saying this often because it goes his fucking head. But you're right. You're right. You're right. He said it took 4 days.
No. You know why? And look, ego's not taking this one. You know why I'm right? Because Katt Williams is slick with the way he speaks. Mm-hmm. And he got you too.
Yeah.
He got me a couple times too. Don't be ashamed. He gets all of us.
Well, it was more so. Well, it was more so that Ricky said, like in that clip, Ricky had said that it took 4 days to shoot, but he didn't say it took 4 days to shoot as Money Mike. He just said it took 4 days for him to shoot.
Yeah. But Katt is slick with how he speaks, so you can take what other people say, and it looks like it's furthering his point when it might not be, because he is right about a lot of this. That's the thing we're dealing with, and you know, just for shiggles, let's add another element to it. Zoe, can you pull up the Ice Cube video?
Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you grabbed it. The video, like I said, everybody and their mama responded to this shit. Yeah. And Ice Cube went online because he wanted to set the record straight, right? Yeah. Pull up the Ice Cube video, and I trimmed this down a lot because they're all really long. If you want to see the entirety of these videos, I encourage you to go watch them. But after the episode, we'll try to put links in the description so you guys can go find all the clips and then, do your own research. Yeah. Formulate your own opinion. Yeah. And we're setting up. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we're going to pull up the Ice Cube. Here it is.
I just want to say, we shot that movie.
Pause it for 1 second, Zoe, real quick. And I know you just started the video, but it like, I am so, like, in watching this response, I was so surprised at how low energy and lethargic Ice Cube was.
Oh, me too.
Like, Ice Cube is talking low, like his baby mama kids is in the other room, and he trying not to wake them niggas up. That's what, like, he's talking very, very lowly, he's trying not to piss somebody off or something. Yeah, like he just got in trouble with his mama, and he just don't want nobody to like, he don't want to piss her off again. Yeah, he don't want people to know what he's talking about. Yeah. It's like, he's like, "What's up, y'all, man? IQ, man, speak up, okay? Speak up, Fred." Yeah, like, you were in NWA, niggas with attitudes, bro. Why you whispering? Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing the N, I'm not seeing the A. Hit play, Zoe. Hit play. All right, here we go.
People have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple things, I just want to clarify. Ricky did give Money Mike.
Yeah, say it with your chest. Who's your buddy?
But when we saw him, and we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus. When we saw Katt, when I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. Katt, said he wrote his role, which, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. When we started filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. I would never shoot a rape scene in a movie, especially like Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera. That ain't my style. If you check out any of my movies, Katt, he wrote a lot of his part because, like I said, he was giving us jewels, so we were keeping the camera rolling. He was coming off the dome. He was coming prepared every day to steal the show. That was his mission. And, that's what he did, with the movie.
There we go.
I want to point out the part where Ice Cube said when he was talking about the grape scene.
Yes,
the grape.
I think we can say it at this point since we let Ice Cube get away with it.
Is that how it works? I feel like if we're watching a video and in the video they say it, that's one thing. But if we say it as the content creators, just listen, just be safe and just say great, okay?
Yeah. All right. We'll say great. Yeah.
So I think the part where Ice Cube says that he wouldn't have had. He would have never. He very specifically said about the grape scene that he would have never shown a grape on camera.
Yeah.
So he didn't say that it wasn't a part of the movie. What he said was, I would never show that on camera.
Yeah.
Is what he said. Which also, do they show that on camera? Is that a thing? Are there movies that show grape?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
They didn't, but did we see? Oh yeah, we did. No, we do see it.
Oh, we saw it. We
You're
saw
right.
it. The Gimp graped the fuck out of that dude.
Yeah, it wasn't the Gimp.
It wasn't the Gimp. It was Zed. It was Zed.
It was Zed. Yeah.
Yeah. Zed's dead.
All right, listen, you can't write that. That's
No. Look, real quick, before we keep going, let's look at what Ricky Smiley had to say too.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So let's check out both. Play the Ricky Smiley, Zoe. We'll get quicker as we move on. The new system is being built.
On Shannon Sharp's show about when I was on Shannon Sharp was telling him the story of some of the behind the scenes from Friday After Next. I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus, and that is the honest God truth. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall who was just kind of being annoying and almost like a crackhead type of character that was
right.
Just,
so I guess when Katt Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Cause ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that, and I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect, and the rest is history. Gary Abdo, good morning. You was my manager at the time. We went to LA together for the audition. Cube wanted to see us. What is your version?
They wanted you to play Money Mike. You had to go back and read for the execs from the studio one final time. And the night before that, we got different sides, and they said, no, we want you to play this role. Katt came in, blew them away. He's an incredible performer, and he exploded. I mean, that literally made him an iconic touring comedian, one of the biggest to do it in this generation. And, you know, the rest, as they say, was history. But, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, you were auditioning for Money Mike. We were told you had the role, and then that switched up overnight.
And I just wanted to clarify that. And then there was no contract ever that in agreement with the first Sunday movie.
All right.
Oh, was that it?
That was it. I think there was an error with the render, but that's all we get right now. Problems we're working out as we move forward.
And see, listening to Ricky Smiley explain everything, and again, if you haven't seen it, you know, like I implore you guys to go find the Ricky Smiley response.
Yeah, we're gonna try and put all those in this description. Keep going.
Yeah, because I think it provides a lot of important contextual information.
Yeah.
But like when he explained it, it was, you know, like it makes a lot of sense, like how everything kind of like the whole Ricky Smiley Katt Williams thing feels like it was like a miscommunication, where it was like I get the impression that Ricky Smiley was on the Shannon Sharp show, on the Club Shay Shay podcast. He was talking very quickly, as we tend to do as content creators. Sometimes you sometimes you misspeak when you're speaking too quickly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, you know, there's that you know, that brain mouth misfire where you say one thing but you mean something else, and you just kind of keep going. Right. It happens to the best of us, and where most people kind of like look the other way and be like, it's no big deal. I knew what he meant. Katt Williams was like, man, fuck that nigga. Fuck that church nigga. That is not,
yes.
You know.
Yes.
The mistake was when he said, when Ricky Smiley said I was going to play Money Mike, Katt was going to play Santa Claus.
Yeah, ego kicks in. And it's like, not me, nigga.
Yeah, and I don't think that when Ricky said that. I don't know if he thought that was true information or if somebody had told him that, if he misspoke from speaking too quickly, or if the nigga just lied. I have no idea. Okay?
Look, I'm willing to put it all down on going, both of them lied.
I don't think it was a lie. I don't believe that it was a lie. I think he probably misspoke at first.
Yeah.
And then Katt heard the misspeak and was like, and jumped on him.
Yeah.
Or did he jump on him, all right?
Oh, he jumped all the way on him.
I very much want to see that contract that says that.
Yeah. Katt Williams, I need to see the contract. I think it's bullshit. I do not believe that you have that Ricky Smiley has to be in a dress if he's in a movie with you. Don't believe it.
Yeah.
Don't believe it. I just don't.
Yeah.
I look at it and I turn into fucking Maury. The lie detector said that's a lie.
Okay. All right. Monty, who denies being my father, always watch shows where other fathers get exonerated. Good to know. I can't even advertise this as Hannibal and Monty, the best father show podcast on YouTube. I can't even do that because he won't even claim me.
Yeah, because you're not my son.
Monty not claiming me as a son is the blackest thing he's ever done.
That's racist. That's racist. Do we have that still on the board? That's racist?
No.
Oh, we ain't got that still on the board.
No, we don't.
Play something from the board, Zoe. What are you doing? Anything. Pick a thing. Pick a thing, Zoe. I'm losing my mind over here.
I just want y'all to know he's yelling at the black half of Zoe. My dad's gone crazy. Yeah, she did that. Drop the clue bombs for yourself, please. Zoe killing that shit right now.
Yeah, Malcolm Little. Nobody knows why liars lie.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, but look, we got about 2 minutes before we got to move on. What do y'all think in the chat?
Like based on what y'all have seen and what you guys know on your own independent knowledge, let us know what y'all think. Who is Ricky Smiley telling the truth? Is Katt Williams telling the truth? Are they both lying? Are they both telling the truth and just don't have all the information? What do y'all think?
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know, because
I'm leaning towards. I think Ricky Smiley misspoke. But I don't know for sure.
Also, if you look at the Shannon Sharp interview, I don't think Ricky Smiley misspoke as much as Shannon Sharp asked the question that he answered.
Yeah. But I mean, but when you get asked a question that gets framed improperly, right, you can very quickly be like, you can reframe the question that's being asked. And he didn't reframe it. He just answered it and kept going.
Yeah. Unprotected Lex said they lean towards miscommunication.
Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement on this. So why don't we go a little deeper into this? Okay. And let's get into some of the shit he said about Cedric the Entertainer. I did the same shit with the interviews. And let's play that interview.
Oh, go ahead, Monty. Look at okay. Y'all don't understand. I'm very impressed. Okay, my dad is not very good with computers. I'm very happy. Also, can I say something real fast?
Yeah.
Real quick before the show goes too far. Zoe, put me full screen real quick. Okay.
There you go. Hit it. I don't think she can. She's giving me that look. She can't.
No, don't worry about it, Zoe. No, you know what? It'd be better to keep us both on.
Yeah, when the rebrand happens, she'll be able to do that shit on the fly.
Because I want to look you in your eyes real fast, y'all.
I want to look you in your man in your face when I tell you this.
Yeah, I want y'all to know that in the last few months, Monty has become an Apple guy. Okay, now he's like all about his MacBook and his iPro and his AirPods.
What the fuck is an iPro?
Yeah, all that exactly. What even is that shit? Like Monty is so now Monty be hitting me with the Apple Flex on a regular basis. He not responding to my text because they the wrong color. I was doing something the other day, y'all. Let's play Swear to God right now, Monty. Let's play Swear to God. Okay, which would be fun because you're atheist, right? Let's play Swear to God right now, okay?
Okay.
Swear to God, last week when my computer crashed, you didn't tell me, if you had a Mac, you wouldn't have that problem.
I did not say that.
Yeah, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I said, I got my Mac at the same time as you got that, and I ain't having issues like that.
That's that. Okay. Okay. Katt Williams want to reframe the narrative on you real fast. Play the next clip, Zoe.
Go ahead, play it.
This nigga had an iPhone for like 20 minutes. Now all of a sudden he's better than me.
I'm not better than anybody. What are you talking about?
Oh, me and Zoe are having this conversation. We want to include you in it, but you don't have an iPhone.
Why'd you giving Zoe shit? She's got an iPhone.
All of a sudden, text messages don't exist now, and email doesn't exist now, because Monty was like, it's too hard to email. Fuck that shit, okay? Fuck that slave organization that makes those white-ass phones, okay? Play the next clip, Zoe. Fuck that shit. God damn it.
You a Cat? I mean, Cat say you stole one of his jokes.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? It was like the idea of the joke.
Pause it for 1 second, Zoe. Pause it for 1 second, Zoe. I just, listen, this is only for one person in the chat. Don't that look like Kim? Okay, that's it. That's all I had to say. Good play.
Even match up with no timeline. So for me, it was one of those things like.
Did you have a conversation? Did you guys sell it? Did you have a conversation with Cat?
Well, I responded to him the way he responded to me, but that's what I said as well. I've seen Cat, you know, even before then. Right. I've seen this guy 30 times. Like, dog, if you literally was that upset about it, like, dog,
just
why
step to him and say, hey,
why didn't you say nothing? Like, that don't even make sense. This is some internet shit, and that's all I can say. So, you know, when I responded to him, he didn't respond back to me, and I left it at that.
Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019, and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. I've had a sip, less than you. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach. Sitting on why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer. Right. We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes.
All right, there we go.
Wait,
there we go.
Real quick. Zoe, play that video back one more time. Just the first like 20 seconds of it, okay? Katt Williams was like, said, you gonna let him come on here looking like a walrus? play the video, play it one more time, and just pause it on say it real quick. I just need to look. Come on. Damn. That's not even friendly fire. That was an assassination. That was an assassination attempt.
All right. He does look like a walrus. All right.
Damn.
All right. Cat did not lie there. All right.
Okay. All right. That was it. You ain't got to play that.
Yeah. Look, bro. You got to watch your angles. You see how I keep adjusting my camera? I done gained some weight, y'all. I'm trying not to look like a walrus.
Yeah, well, I guess Monty must have gained all the weight that I've lost because I am fucking shredded right now. I was just like, listen, y'all, I'm trying to fight a love cow in a few months, and I want to make sure that I'm
Oh, you trying to fight Sturgis? You gonna fight him?
First off, I didn't say Sturgis's name.
Okay. All right. We're gonna leave it at that. Sturgis, it ain't your time. That's the only mention you're gonna get on this shit. So what do we think about the joke stealing before, or should we just lay it all out?
No, let's lay it all
right.
out, right?
All right.
Katt Williams
has you take it.
Cedric the Entertainer of stealing his jokes.
Yeah.
Right? Of stealing one of his jokes. So we have found footage of Katt doing the joke, and then we're gonna show y'all Ced doing the joke. And let y'all decide. This is a passive fair foul we're doing right now.
Yeah, let's discuss joke theft.
Yeah, let's see if y'all let's see how many of y'all is it fair or foul to accuse Cedric the Entertainer of stealing this joke.
Yeah, and look for some of our fans in the audience, I'm gonna try something before we go in. We're Hannibal and me, we're a bunch of nice boys. So let's talk about some joke theft.
Okay. All right. That's so we not those content creators that's all in the comments section taking people jokes, claiming them as our own. So if you want some content creators that's not gonna be all in your videos, then come over to Hannibal and Monty's channel. Let's watch the Katt Williams video, Zoe.
All right, here we go. Let's see. And I apologize for the crudeness of this model. I didn't have time to make it to scale. Here we go.
That's okay. That's all right. Let's
That you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off. It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
This is back when he was Cat in the Hat. Oh, notice the leg out. And the motion with the wheel turn. All right. That was the Katt Williams joke. That's what he claims is his best joke. But wait. I wanna play it back through, and I want people to look at all the details of his body language too. What he's doing.
Let's wait before we do that though. I think you should let him watch the.
All right. That's what you think.
And then we can go back because I don't want to lead. I don't lead the audience into it. Let's see.
All right. Fair enough.
See it as
fair enough.
And then
fair
go
enough.
From there.
Fair enough. All right. Play the Cedric the Entertainer version. Uh-oh.
Shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. Nigga, we get us a cigarette. Nigga, we be in a space shuttle, nigga, like it's a 7.
All right. They're the two of them. Thoughts?
Listen, man, look like the joke got stole to me.
Yeah.
So listen. Zoe, throw a poll on the channel real fast. Like fair foul for Katt Williams to accuse Cedric the Entertainer. Wait, is it fair foul to say Cedric the Entertainer stole that joke?
Yeah.
That's the question. Y'all, now you've seen the before and after. You've seen the Katt version and you've seen the Ced version. Is it fair foul to say Cedric the Entertainer stole that bit? I think he did. To me, it immediately looks like he Cedric the Entertainer. I love Cedric the Entertainer. He Carlos Mencia that joke.
Absolutely. I every time I watch it, I see more. Like the leg position, the way he turns the wheel, everything. And I'm always iffy on these comedians when they go in on joke theft. Because I'm like, I see it here. I think of it as if I did a painting that was a volcano that was erupting ears. And some artist with a bigger platform than me did a volcano erupting pierced ears.
Yeah, but that's exactly what he did. He was like, he took the joke and it was like, instead of it being a car, what if I was driving a spaceship like it was a car?
Yeah,
right?
and I have because look, you gotta understand the joke hinges on the beat is playing, and you're doing physical comedy at that point. Yeah. You are driving.
And Monty, you actually hit on a point that I think also like points to it obviously being joke theft is the use of the music in the bit.
Yeah.
You know, like Katt's joke was like, oh, you know, imagine you driving your car and then like your car runs out of gas, but you're trying to look fresh, right? And then he sits on the stool and then the music starts playing, right? And he's got the whole bit worked out, and then turn around and then Sid is like, oh, I got the same joke except it's a spaceship. Like it sounds to me like he wanted to, he thought he changed it up enough so that it felt like a new joke.
No.
That's what it felt like.
No. You can change everything that leads up to the punchline. If the punchline is the same, it's the same joke.
See, I think, and I feel like depending on how many elements you steal, like it just like he took a lot. Like if I can identify the source material, you did a bad job.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can look at that and clearly say Katt Williams did that joke first. So he's right. And then with this, we got the proof. Every time Cedric the Entertainer doubles down on he did not do that, I think that makes him look worse. This is cut and dry.
Yeah, it looks very cut and dry to me. Crimson in the chat. Also, Crimson, what's going on, man? I see you, Crimson, hanging out with us. Zoe, drop the clues bomb for Crimson hanging out with us. Crimson said, I think Ced is more of a comedic actor, not a comedian. I do tend to think of Cedric along the lines.
Yeah, that don't mean you get to take other niggas' jokes and not give them credit.
Listen, I wasn't disagreeing with that. I wasn't disagreeing with that.
But yeah, Crimson, I see what you're saying.
I just want y'all to know Monty's real, like he's getting real gung-ho on Cedric the Entertainer, stealing jokes from Katt Williams, a black comedian stealing them from a black comedian. But when Amy Schumer was stealing jokes, he had nothing to say. Petty Patty says,
I wonder why.
Petty Patty is like, it's almost like he saw Katt's joke and said he wanted a biggest joke and tried to make it just different enough. Yep, that is exactly what I think happened. I think he saw the joke, and who said this in the chat? I think it was Ace Wonder said this. Hold on, let me find it. He says the comedy scene is very similar to the beat battle scene, which is very predatory for up and comers and their material. Yeah, there are there are writers that work for. Let me step back. Let me take a step back. A lot of comedians that I'm friends with have told me stories. So this is all anecdotal, right? About these major comedians that have writing teams that they send to comedy shows for up and comers, and then they will just grab those up and comers jokes and then repackage them for the new act. This way, the main act never actually experiences the joke directly, right? And then so it's they'll come the writers will go to a comedy show, they'll see an up and coming comedian do a bit, they'll be like, I like it, they'll pitch the idea to the comedian they work for, an idea for the joke, the framework for it, and then they're allowed to create their own version of that joke, And I've heard that is a very real and very real thing that happens in the comedy scene on a regular basis. I wish we had Keith Vance on the show with us right now. To have a comedian on the show with us that could break us down. Or there's a comedian named Funny Man Fred that I want to get on the shit show.
Well, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
One of the I keep trying to look at it because you're also an artist. You create. I keep trying to look at it through the art lens because in the circles I move in, like any artist I've ever seen, we all we borrow from each other. From we all as not Neil deGrasse Tyson, whoever he quotes all the time. I don't know who he quotes. We all stand on the shoulders of giants with this shit, and you're always borrowing from who came before you. But when you hit the now, you're still kind of borrowing from each other. And there's a point where you've crossed the line. It's like the volcano ears. If somebody sees that and likes it, don't do volcano ears. Just go do some ears pierced. We're in an ear era right now, nigga. Get on some ears.
I feel like Monty had somebody steal his volcano ears concept.
And I'm so mad about it. I'm so mad. Because they stole. I sat here. I sat here for months crafting the volcano on the magma. The magma was just coming down. It was crisp and burning in the ears. They came out and said, I hear you. I hear you. And then this motherfucker. I'm sorry. Take me off full. I'm sorry. That didn't really happen. That's not a thing that happened to me.
I am very passionate about something that did not take place.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
I just real quick.
Einstein, thank you, who's your buddy?
let's can we watch the 2 clips? Do we have time to watch the clips again? Or we need.
Oh yeah, we got time to watch the 2 clips. I'm gonna take a quick break while they play.
Let's watch it one more time and see. Like Katt Williams accused Cedric the Entertainer of stealing his joke and using it as the close on.
Yeah, play both of them. Let's talk some more.
Yeah. Yeah, we can watch. Let's watch the said one again. You already got it pulled up, Zoe. Let's watch the said clip again.
Shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. Nigga, we get us a cigarette. Nigga, we be in a space shuttle, nigga, like it's a 7.
All right, and to our lovely producer Zoe, play the Katt Williams clip as well. Also, who asked it in chat? Unprotected Lex asked the question: who played the better driving music, Cedric the Entertainer, or Katt Williams in this bit? So let's that was this said bit. Let's check out the Katt bit. Let's see whose music is better, and also did he steal that joke? What's up, Adam Cantrell? Adam Cantrell joining us in the chat. He says, evening on my lunch break won't be long. Oh, well, look, definitely catch the replay of this one when you get a chance, Adam. And also, thank you for hanging out with us. You could be doing anything on your lunch break. You could be watching anything on YouTube. You chose to hang out with our black asses. I love it. Thank you, man. We can't hear you, Monty. Do you think we can hear you? We can't hear you.
There you go. You can hear me now.
I got you, yeah.
I'm muted.
All right.
I'm muted.
All right, here's the cat joke.
All right.
Had your car radio up so loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off. It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
And you know what? The Katt Williams one is just a better version of the joke.
It is. I was about to say the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a better version of the joke. Like when he gets that, like when his car runs out of gas and then he gets behind it to start pushing it and then jump back in.
Yeah.
Just so he can stop. Yeah, that's a better version of the joke.
Yeah. It's a physical comedy thing. Like he pulled it off better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Unprotected Lex says Cedric stole the bit but had the better music. Yeah, I don't disagree there. But to piggyback, like Ace wanted to say something in the chat. He says better music said easily. The Kings of Comedy could get music cleared too, though, for the movie.
Yeah.
Right. So he could go get better music as opposed to like house sound effect music that they can use anywhere. Right.
Yeah.
Like he was able to go get like an actual sound, an actual song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I
Shadow and Sin in the chat says, "Hey, thanks for the shout out, you guys. You guys rock." And Zoe, thanks for making the show not ass. Top of the clues box for Shadow and Sin.
Yeah, and Zoe, I'm gonna tell you directly. Look at me. Thanks for making the show not ass.
Wait. Yeah, listen, wait a minute. The chat came back 85% fair, 15% foul.
All right. Those of you that said foul, one of you, chime in the chat right now. I want to know how.
I don't think you're gonna get anybody that's gonna tell you how, because I think whoever said foul just said that to be contrarian. I don't even think they believe that.
Oh, I think so too.
Also, we gotta stop everything right now. We gotta pause right now, because ladies and gentlemen, joining the chat right now, hanging out with us, was shithead of the year, my motherfucking Norwegian brother.
Do we have applause, Zoe? Applause.
No, we don't need applause. Boys and girls, else, show some love in the chat for Penn Ultima. Penn,
You got both.
What's good, Penn? What is up, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you just did not say nothing, Penn? You sit there and be quiet? All right.
It's on a delay. He got to wait like 60 seconds before he sees what we just said. But we, give him a second.
All right.
Look, and then Black Guy TV said, like, when he was like, oh, so I need to know who was the one person that said it wasn't. He says, I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong button. I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that before. There was a poll.
Well, Black Guy TV, you done fucked up our results. I'm so mad right now. And if I get my hands on that ear, motherfucker.
What's the next part you got, Monty?
Pierced ears. Pierced ears is a dumbass. All right. Look. Let's just.
Lord Jamarcus says hashtag rigged.
We'll just roll right into the next segment.
Also, you know what? Let me just say this real fast, Mike. Look, when we come back with the official rebrand on February 7th, Hannibal and Monty are going to be booking guests, and I see Black Guy TV. I see Nova Ray hanging out with us in the chat.
Yeah,
I think we need that episode to happen. We need a Nova Ray Black Guy TV episode.
Oh, we absolutely do.
Yes, Lord Jamarcus, I'm looking at you. Ace Wonder, looking at you. Malcolm Little, looking at you.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
Trying to make some shit happen.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We're on this. We're on this. So get ready, y'all. Your time is coming. Y'all are marked. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice thing to say to people, right?
Yeah.
That I got them.
I don't know. I
got them marked.
Yeah, I said 3 times, but I don't actually know. That might be a terrible thing to
say.
Like
if I see people I would like to run into later in stores and want to talk to them some more, I will just casually walk up to them and go, "Hey, nice to meet you. You are marked," and then I move on.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little creepy. Definitely would make me think that you peed on the back of their shoes. But you know what?
Well, I did. I did that too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Because that's how I mark things. I either put my dick on it or I pee on it. And putting your dick on people is frowned upon in society.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They don't
like
that.
Sex is like a boxing match, man. It's
like, not sex. It's not sex. It's not in a sexual way at all. It's just to mark them as somebody I want to communicate with later.
So it's like a boxing match. Consent is like a boxing match.
Consent. Gotcha. Okay? Yeah.
If both people don't agree to it, then one of you niggas just committed a crime.
Yeah, okay? But if you pee on somebody's shoes, I'm not physically touching that person. See?
Your pee touches them.
Yeah, my pee, but not me.
And the pee came from you.
But it's not me.
It is you. The pee is of you. It literally came from you. It's got your DNA all in it, okay? Like, if CSI checked for piss instead of cum, you'd be guilty as fuck, Monty.
Yeah, of just leaving pee somewhere. Pee is natural. It's from the human body.
The next clip, Zoe. Why are we R. Kelly in this show right now? Jesus Christ.
All right. Let's just roll into doing a Have You Heard This Shit. How about that?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
Okay, all right.
We're never going to find out what he smells.
You know what he smelled? He smelled your piss on the back of his shoes. That's what he smelled.
I do it quietly, though.
That man walked into his house and his wife was like, "Man, why does it smell pissy in here?"
Hey, look, who was it? Gucci Mane tried to make pissy a thing.
Yeah. First off, Jimmy Jackson just jumped in the chat and says, my niggas, Happy New Year. Love the show.
Thank
you,
Thank
Jimmy
you.
Jackson. Yes, we are all talking about Katt Williams today. His infamous explosive interview on with Shannon Sharpe on the Club Shay Shay podcast. If you haven't watched it already, I highly implore you guys to go watch it. It is easily the interview. Not only is it the interview of this year, it's the best interview from last year. Okay.
Yeah.
This is it. This is Katt Williams.
Look, and I will give this to Katt Williams. He knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew it was gonna happen.
Do you? So you think he went in there deliberately, like knowing that, like he was like, I'm gonna go on Shannon's podcast and get 30 million views in a week. You think that he really went in with that shit?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I think this was him speaking from the heart, and it resonated with people.
No, listen to how he starts this shit. He deliberately went to this show.
He went to this show because all those comedians was talking about him on this show.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he saw the pattern of shit going viral. There's always some shit that's popular that not everybody knows about. But enough people see it that they will spread it if you say the right shit on it.
Unprotected Lex in the chat said I did a fairly decent impression. First off, I did not do a good impression of Katt Williams at all. I was trying. I don't believe that Katt Williams went on the show with the guise of being like, I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna say a lot of inflammatory shit so I can sell some tickets to my show. And like, I don't think he went in with that intent. I think that is what happened, and he is capitalizing on it. But I don't think he went there with that intent.
I think it's both.
You think it's both? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We okay.
No,
right.
and look, that's props to Katt. I think he's that smart. I don't think he's dumb. I think he's smart enough to understand the patterns and how to work them. So,
okay. All right. Well, we will. Time will tell, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
we'll never know.
Yeah. You know, listen, man. Like I can't. It's hard to stay.
Yeah. Just like we'll never know if Stan is a 4 or 5 star song. We'll never know.
He's trying to piss me off. He is trying to piss me off right now, and I'm not going to do it. Anyway, guys.
I was segueing to music. See, that was a musical topic.
I'm watching Hannibal and Monty. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
And the way this segment works, titties. The way this
where you see titties?
My girlfriend just walked in wearing a hogwash robe with a
titties. Oh, I'm not trying to see her titties.
Is that crushed red velvet underneath? That is kind of fancy. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey, if you're not looking at titties we can both enjoy, stop looking at the titties.
Oh, okay.
That's the rule.
Okay, Monty. Wow. Because I remember once upon a time where instead of donations, all you was getting was titty pictures, and I couldn't participate in none of that. Okay? But now all of a sudden I see some titties. Anyway, take 2. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
And the segment that we are now doing is a segment called Have You Heard This Shit? This is a segment where Monty and I will listen to some music and give our unedited opinions on what we listen to. Now, in this particular case, this is a very special one.
Yes, it is.
Because in Katt Williams' interview on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharpe, he made a comment about Ludacris being in the... You got all this set up, right, Monty?
Yeah. I got it set up. Let's see what Katt said. Let's listen to what Katt Williams said real quick.
We're gonna set it up before we play the. I got you.
So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing.
Pause it 1 second, Zoe.
Can you pull it back to
the beginning? Yeah. Katt Williams at this point, like Shannon Sharpe asked him if Katt Williams was related to Ludacris.
Yes.
The rapper from Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Also the co-star of many Fast and the Furious films.
Yes.
And he asked, Shannon Sharpe asked him if he was related to Ludacris, and Katt Williams was like, we not related, but one time we went to this Illuminati meeting together.
Yeah. We'll talk about that after. Like he's gonna say it. Play the video.
Yeah. And so this is where that clip starts right here.
Yeah.
So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done a... Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people?
Yes.
It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200?
Sir, Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
10. All right.
There it is. You go. He, like, Katt Williams infers / says that Ludacris is in the Illuminati. He and Ludacris attended an Illuminati meeting.
Yeah.
And it was like, one of y'all has to shave y'all sideburns off, cut your hair, and we'll put you, and it will give you $200 million to be in this series of movies. I don't believe Ludacris gets $10 million to be in the $10 million a movie to be in the Fast and Furious films. I don't believe that.
I also don't believe that him and Ludacris just were like, hey, bro, you going to that Illuminati party? Yeah. Well, I'll see you there. I don't believe it. I don't believe that they went to an Illuminati party. Because what does the invite say? You were cordially invited to our Illuminati party. You will be seated next to Katt Williams or Ludacris, whichever one you're not.
Yeah, listen. Black Guy TV said this in the chat. He said black people love talking about the Illuminati.
Yeah, look, Kendrick said it best. A nigga in the Illuminati. I forgot the actual line. Last time I checked, that was the biggest racist party. They ain't letting no niggas in.
I've never talked to any of my white friends, and they talk to me about the Illuminati. Maybe I need different white friends.
Yeah. I need to look. I don't have the right white friends either, but ain't no niggas getting invited to that shit.
Penultimate in the chat asked, y'all coming to the Illuminati potluck?
Oh, Penn, you got the key? Hannibal, you want to go to the Illuminati potluck? What should we bring?
No, it's gonna be a bunch of rich white folks with like fucking bad potato salad. No, I don't want to go to that shit.
But we can bring something good.
Can we? Will they allow us? What if they say you could be in the Illuminati? We'll make all your dreams come true, but Monty, you got to cut all your hair off, and we gonna give you $200 million and a weird faced light skinned wife. What would you say, Monty?
Nah, I'm out.
Yeah, see, the part where he had a light skinned wife was the part Monty was like, nah, I don't want to do this shit no more. Okay, so anyway, Ludacris decided, to respond with a diss song to Katt Williams.
Yeah, and we just got audio on this.
Okay, so it's just audio, not the actual. Okay.
Yeah, we just got audio.
So Ludacris record, and it's not a full song. It's actually just a verse. It's a single verse. Now, for copyright purposes, he ended up rapping on Kanye West's Devil in a Blue Dress.
Devil in a Blue Dress.
Beat, right? And to make sure that that we didn't get copyright flagged for that, I went in and replaced the music with some of my own music. So you're gonna get an exclusive right now, a Team MFN produced exclusive.
Yes, you are.
Ludacris rap. I actually sent just so y'all know, I sent Monty 5 different versions of this, and I have no idea which version Monty picked. So like, whatever he plays right now is gonna be a surprise to me too. But this
you know what? You know what? Patrons and members, since y'all been supporting us through this whole relaunch, I'm gonna share the other 4 with y'all tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah. Go, you know what?
Like, y'all been supporting us while we've been building this relaunch. There you go. I'm gonna share the other 4 with y'all tomorrow.
Caravallo says, don't sit here, no black people in the Illuminati. I'm sure there's lots of black people who work for Comcast. Why Comcast got to be the Illuminati?
Oh,
hilarious. All right, let's listen to Ludacris's diss song to a diss verse to Katt Williams about Katt Williams.
Yeah, he just popped up and did that shit quick. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Wait, I think it's coming. You don't see it? Hang on. Put Hannibal full screen. Let me help Zoe find this. I know where it is. I'm going to show you where it is.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be talking with you guys while Monty helps our lovely assists our lovely producer Zoe. Anytime I'm talking to anybody and they go to Illuminati discussions, I dial out of the conversation immediately. That isn't to say that I don't think that it's completely far-fetched for like a cabal of rich business persons to be guiding certain decisions throughout. Like, do I think that is entirely far-fetched or has no element of truth? Now, I wouldn't say that, but like, it's just listen, I'm a proof guy, okay? And like, you got to show me the Carfax on the Illuminati. Because it's hard for me to buy into the idea of just, oh, look at all that gray. Jeez Louise, Monty. Just like.
Keep it up.
I never saw the other side of your head. Jesus Christ. Man. Okay. I like the Back to the Future headband though. Okay. Yeah, so that's me. I don't know. I guess while we're waiting on Father Time to get his shit together, y'all let me know in the chat. What do y'all think? Do y'all believe like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being that you completely believe in it, 1 being that you think it's total bullshit, where do you guys fall on believing in the Illuminati? Like, I'm probably like a 2, maybe a 2.5 out of 10. I don't buy it. I don't completely buy. I don't buy into it at all. But I don't think it's completely false. Like, I think there's something, but I just don't think it's that. Lord Jamarcus says he thinks it's a 4. Okay, it's more than me. I personally don't like. Okay, Lord Jamarcus says a 4. Come on, let me see some numbers. Scale of 1 to 10. How much do you believe in the Illuminati? How much do you believe that the Illuminati exists? And I don't mean the Illuminati from like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I'm not talking about like Professor X and Mr. Fantastic trying to figure out how to save their universe, right? I mean like the common idea of the Illuminati. Black Guy TV says 0. D Holmes says 5. Everything has some truth. Okay. Juma, no P, just Juma says 1. Penn Ultima says 1. Petty Patty says, he says, but they have that snazzy logo. Ain't that proof? Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, it's a hard sell for me because like the people that believe in the Illuminati also believe the Earth is flat, and then they believe. Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. The people I know or the people I come across that tend to believe in the Illuminati also believe the Earth is flat. They believe COVID, was created to stop Donald Trump from winning the election. Like,
it was though.
Okay, all right. And we're back. Great segue, Zoe. I want to read a couple of these other answers. How much, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe the Illuminati exists? Ace Wonder says 3. I believe it's possible, but I know nothing of its actual existence. Unprotected Lex says 4. It's not far-fetched to think there are a bunch of rich people who think they rule the world. Yeah, like Elon Musk shows me that shit on a daily basis.
Oh yeah,
Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, the fucking Asian dude, the Chinese dude that owns TikTok. Like, there's a bunch of motherfuckers out here, And look, I'm saying them like we're not just like I'm just not mentioning the Koch brothers. What about the Walton family, the motherfuckers that own Walmart? These motherfuckers would be like, and I was just watching a video on this today about how wage theft is causing all these Walmarts to close. I mean, not wage theft. People running in, stealing shit, and shoplifting is costing them all of this money. I'm like, that's what's costing you all this money? Not the wage theft you've been doing for generations? Fuck out of here. Let Walmart close. Fuck it all. Petty Daddy says 5. Neither believe nor or don't believe fully. Okay. Black Eye TV says people act like since the Dan man, those with power and influence didn't use it over the ones that didn't have it. I guess normal people have I guess to normal people it's some shadow cabal. All right. Red Eye is hanging out with us in the chat live from Australia. Zoe, drop one of the clues bounce for Red Eye.
Oh, Viva la Caca.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought she was about to drop clues bounce. Okay.
Oh,
anyway.
She was trying to.
No, it's okay. Listen.
I think she's trying to get the song to work.
Is it not working?
Are you ready? Oh, we can play the song.
Okay, all right, cool. So once again, Katt Williams said Ludacris was in Illuminati. Ludacris. Freudian slip there because I don't want them to deny my.
I'm bringing some Yakaman to the Illuminati party.
Okay, yeah, I'm bringing some crawfish etouffee.
All right, there you go.
You know. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's listen to Ludacris's diss song. This version of it produced by Team MFN, myself, Ace Wonder, Johnny Facebook, Famous Brasco. If you guys want to hear the original that Ludacris did, it is online, and we will make sure we try to put a link in the description so you guys can check out the original. But in the meantime, check out this Team MFN Hannibal inspired remix of Ludacris dissing Katt Williams.
My heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. Ain't throwing shade, cause niggas can never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a cloud chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton, you never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Predictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
Yes.
And you know what? I wish we were still giving out plunger points because Juma P in the chat just says, why Katt gotta disturb the peace? I love the reference. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Play that one more time for Juma P.
Yeah.
Plunger.
It is. Yeah. So that is the Ludacris diss song. See, we could have did this as a season or unseason. Monty, what did you think of his verse?
Oh, I thought his verse was awesome.
You thought his verse was awesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought
it was weak sauce.
Did you? Did you? Why?
Because this man said that you was in the Illuminati and they gave you all this money and your wife got a weird face. And this man didn't mention at all. He was like, yeah, let me go ahead and talk about the Illuminati. Let me go ahead and talk about how I earn these Fast and Furious checks. And didn't say nothing about this white face. Not at all.
Maybe his wife does have a weird face. Maybe he likes weird faces and he knows it.
I feel like even if
he looked over at her and said, baby, they said you got a weird face. And she's like, well, I do. Okay.
Listen, I think if somebody's talking shit about you like that and you gonna issue a response, it's got to be harder than that. That's not it.
When has no, I take it back. Luda went harder at Bill O'Reilly.
I was gonna say when Ludacris got into it with T.I. on the Stomp song.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the last line of that song? And please stay off the T.I.P. of my dick.
Yeah.
that's how you end the record, right?
Yeah.
So I'm judging this as a connoisseur of hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you're right. All right. So we're judging this like a battle rap.
It's a
like
battle,
a battle song.
It's a diss song, right? Play it again. Like Zoe played again, and you could skip past.
Wait, she's about to start a poll.
Yeah.
Let that poll run, and then she's gonna play it again. Whatever poll you're.
Heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas can never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a cloud chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton, you never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Predictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
And you know, Ludacris also called himself, he says top 5 I'm worth mentioning. No, he's not. Listen,
no, do not. I will fight you on that. Yes, he is.
You can fight me. He's not. He's like. Look, I love Ludacris. I think Ludacris is a phenomenal vocalist. I think he's a fantastic lyricist, and he's had some entertaining songs over the years. So when I tell you Ludacris not top 5 in rap music, to say he not top 5 in Atlanta. Like,
damn.
Like before you get upset, right? Luda is the man, right?
Yeah.
But look at T.I. and his body of work, right? And I'm just throwing out some names: T.I., Outkast,
yeah,
CeeLo Green,
yeah,
Sci-Hi Prince, okay, fucking 2 Chainz, Lil Baby.
You left Killer Mike off that list.
Killer Mike, okay? Killer Mike, who put out the rap album of the year last
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay?
He absolutely did.
It's hard for me to be like, yeah, like I don't get it twisted. I love Ludacris, right? I do. I think if there was a list of top 5 feature rappers, a rapper that if you put him on your shit, he gonna make your shit better and possibly embarrass you, he would be top 5 on that list for sure.
Wait, who is that? Luda?
I said, yeah, Ludacris. I think he would be top 5 on that list.
Yeah. Okay.
Of rappers that'll get on your song and make your shit better. But like, is Ludacris like top five worth mentioning? No, not at all. And I just mentioned
look, that's worth mentioning. He'll get on your shit and embarrass you.
Yeah, but he's saying it like he's saying it like it's top 5 all time conversation, and he can't be. I love Luda to death. He can't be top 5 all time, right? Because I can name 10 rappers in Atlanta that's better than him, and before we even do, Childish Gambino is from here.
Yes, okay? Don't forget Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino is from here, and it's just like, yeah, I would put Childish Gambino ahead of Ludacris.
But even still, with all that, you know what, Zoe, let's do Kevin Hart. Let's see what Katt had to say about Kevin Hart. Just play.
We're not even going to talk.
In 15 years.
No, final thoughts. I think it was like if we're doing seasoned and unseasoned on it, I think it's seasoned, but only lightly seasoned. Okay, that's salt and pepper Luda, and I know I need that heavy.
Oh, you need that paprika. What you know about that paprika?
Yeah,
all right.
I need that Ludacris that was talking about getting the royal penis washed by the Zamundan penis washer. Okay, where's that nigga at? Okay,
damn.
Somebody said his lyricism was in his afro and he cut it off. He even talked about it like he still had an afro in the song that he don't got.
No, he's got the afro back.
He's got it back. Is it back now? I didn't see it in that video.
Yeah, no, he's all braided up.
Okay,
there's an afro under those braids.
Nova Ray says Luda left the Cayenne off this one. There it is.
Damn. All right.
No race is Luda on top 5. Nah, he's a legend in his own right, but I wouldn't put him in my top 5.
He's not in my top 5.
Petty Patty says, okay, since Hannibal said that I'm gonna move, I'm going more towards a 7 now. Maybe. Oh, she's talking about the Illuminati. Maybe they're real. Maybe trying to defy. Okay, all right, fair enough. The penultimate says it's symbolically seasoned.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Symbolically seasoned.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It was like, just play the next damn video.
All right, play it.
Sometimes you just be. I think it's all the grays is getting to him, y'all.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you.
You know what, Monty? Listen, y'all. I gotta give Monty credit. Okay, that's a fantastic edit, man. I see what you did there, and I love it. I fucking love it. I see what you did, and it is objective. You know what, Zoe, drop one of the cool bombs for Monty. I can't. Nova Ray said he hates to seem like a petty individual. This whole interview was petty. Yes. Can't hear you, Monty. You muted again.
This was the pettiest interview of the pettiest interviews.
Penultimate said, Captain Cat with his chain coming to the dock at Port Drama.
You know what? Take your plunger points. We ain't doing it, man.
Good stuff. Good. Listen, good stuff. Okay. So Cat made some claims about Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That I have yet to find anybody to like one thing the internet loves to do is pull up receipts, whether it's positive or negative, right? So the argument that he's making is like the accusation that Katt Williams is making is that Kevin Hart didn't have any sold out shows in Los Angeles on his come up.
Yeah.
Like he was very specifically an East Coast comedian. I would love to see those videos of Kevin Hart at the Laugh Factory or the comedy, what's it called? The Comedy Cellar?
Oh, I don't know.
Basement or something. I can't think of the name of the comedy clubs in LA. But like I would love to see any footage of Kevin Hart at any of those shows to be like, oh yeah, this is what Cat said, and then let's see the receipts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, the question is though, when is Kevin going to respond?
Yeah. When? Well, he did respond right after with a tweet. Can we show the tweet?
See my segue? See what I did just now?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart says in his tweet, he says, gotta get that anger up out you, champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, ... Please enjoy my movie trailer to the next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days! ! There's a moment in the trailer where
whoever that is
says they really love you. I now know ...
Oh,
show more.
Yeah,
Man,
show more.
Really, he said it.
Yeah. And then there was he linked the trailer in that response.
Okay, I haven't watched the trailer yet. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie.
Okay,
but my favorite genre of movie is the heist movie. And
is it a heist?
It's a heist movie.
It's okay.
It's a heist in the air.
So
that's my favorite genre of movie.
My favorite part of the heist movie is the part where they pick the team. It's like,
oh, you like the team picking?
Yeah, it's like when the montage where they pick the team.
Yeah,
because it's always a random set of skills.
Yeah,
that people need. It's like I need an artist from New Orleans that has dreadlocks and a sword, and then we pull up to Monty's house,
and I go, finally,
and we're like, Monty, we got a job. And then Monty's response, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
I've been out of this shit for 30 years, but I'm back for you.
You know what? Also, dropping the clue for Rick and Morty. I completely stole that bit. Yeah, great bit. It's actually like a fantastic episode of Rick and Morty. It's actually like if there was one episode, or if I could only show you one episode, Monty, I would want to show you that episode, the heist episode.
Okay.
I don't think you should watch that episode first. You should watch them in order. But if you did watch that episode, it would be hilarious.
Yeah, my like I said, I'm not even joking. My favorite genre of movie is heist movies.
Yeah, when they're done right, you know, they're
like
very
Lady
fun.
Killers. Like, don't sleep on that movie. That movie is incredible.
It is a lot of things.
Don't get mad. Like you saw the look on his face because I always mention Lady Killers, and he always makes that face.
He always mentions Lady Killers. Nigga has never seen Fight Club, but has watched Lady Killers 100 times. It is amazing. It's the weirdest Coen Brothers movie. It's a Coen Brothers movie, right?
Is it? I don't know. It's just a great movie.
The Coen Brothers make fantastic films, but they also made Lady Killers.
Yeah. Lady Killers is a fantastic movie.
Is it?
Yeah. He brought his bitch to motherfucking Waffle Shack.
Listen. I have a theory that Marlon Wayans is in no good movies, and
he's in this good movie.
Oh no, you know what? I'm wrong. He was in Scary Movie, and Scary Movie 2.
See,
yeah,
he's in this good movie.
Okay, all right. Well, it's not trash because he's in it. It's trash because of other people.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, no, he's walking down looking at that lady's ass. One of the best lines about looking at an ass ever. That thing looks like literature.
Monty is listen, you and what, like, this is another person that's hanging out with us in the chat right now that does this. Like, y'all two are the most, like, random movie quoting niggas I've ever met in my life. Like, man, you ain't never seen Don't Drop Mama from the Train on Tuesday. You ain't never seen that movie? No, nigga, I ain't never seen that movie. Nobody's seen that movie. The niggas that made that movie didn't see that movie. Jesus, Monty, boy. What are we doing right now?
Kevin Hart. We just saw his tweet.
Kevin Hart responded. Let's watch the response.
Yeah. And then he responded, and look, it was on what's that show called? NBA Unplugged. Yeah.
You didn't wait until it popped up on the screen and repeated?
No, I'm not. I love sports ball, man. Like I saw this live when it happened.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm such a huge sports ball fan.
And real quick, so because you're such a huge sports ball fan, who were the two teams that were playing? Just one of the teams that were playing?
I mean, it was the Knicks. They were there.
Oh, you could see Zoe's screen. Okay, gotcha.
But I love some sports ball. Like
you do?
I was following the game and shit, and I'm like, oh shit, he's responding to this. Let me capture this and share it with people.
And you're a big fan of sports ball.
Oh, I'm a huge. You know this. Hannibal.
You were watching ESPN today.
Yeah.
And
no, a few days ago.
So
on January 5th, I was watching ESPN.
Okay. Gotcha. So then, because you're such a big sports ball fan and you're a Knicks fan, then you must have some very impassioned opinions about what's going on with Mitchell Robinson right now.
Oh my God, yes I do. And if we had the time, if we weren't talking about Katt Williams right now, I would get the fuck into that because, oh shit, Mitch has been. We all know.
Come on,
Mitch.
Oh my God! Hit play on the videos though. I can't. I can't even.
Inviting you to.
Yeah.
But a tough one.
Yeah, real busy week, fellas. Real busy one.
Okay. Oh, John Morant coming in to the Lakers. Okay.
Another known fact: Katt dropped him off.
Katt just dropped John Morant.
He gave him a ride.
In a spaceship. Okay. In a spaceship. Copy that. Spaceship that he parallel parked.
Known fact: Katt Williams has a NBA basketball court in his living room. He's the first to ever really.
Oh yeah.
He's the first to embrace a true hardwood floor.
Yeah.
He bought it in his home.
Was he playing against?
There we go. There we go.
You know what, Monty? Once again, I got to. Listen, y'all. Monty has done his thing with this editing on these motherfucking videos. I listen. I have no notes. I have no notes. Yeah, if for those of y'all who watched, and for those of y'all who didn't watch the interview, Katt makes some extraordinary claims. He talks about, like
we'll dig into some later. So to clarify.
Okay, all right, okay.
But no, keep going.
No, he makes some very wild claims. He makes some very extraordinary claims, and Kevin Hart and company were making fun of it. Which, can we just take a second and acknowledge this for a moment, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart watched that whole interview.
Oh yeah.
He watched that whole interview. He watched that whole interview and was not pleased.
Yeah, look. If a motherfucker mentions me in one part of an interview, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna watch the whole thing too. I get it. I'm gonna watch all of it. I'm gonna hear everything you have to say.
I can't say that I would do something different. So yeah, I don't know if I would do anything different. If somebody mentioned my name.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone in airplane mode. Ain't nobody talking to me while I watch this interview.
But if you mention my name in a disrespectful way, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I still result to physical violence. Why y'all think I wear this mask? I got warrants out, okay? I got to protect myself.
All right. Oh, that's why.
Listen, cold love can't shoot everybody. Okay? I got to do some of this shit myself, man. Yeah. So,
yeah. So that was how he chose to respond, and honestly, it just kept the jokes going. Like, they started it. They're like, Kev, you had a busy week. You had a busy week. And then
and a lot of those references that Kevin Hart was making about the Katt Williams interview was like deep in the interview too.
Yeah.
Like that shit was like, nigga, you watched at least 2 hours of this shit for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you went all the way through.
Yeah. That shit is funny. Ace Wonder says, you mentioned my name, I'll listen to your whole interview on the way to your current location. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, I originally came because you said this, but on the way here, I realized you said this, and this.
Nova Ray says he hit a nerve with all of them because they all responded. Everybody that he talked about responded, and then people that he didn't talk about responded for not being talked about.
But that's the thing. Like Nova Ray, did he hit a nerve, or is it all you got to do is mention a nigga's name and they're gonna come at you if you're high enough up there?
No, I think there's a lot of people that don't think Kevin Hart is funny. There's a lot of people that do. There's lots of people think Kevin Hart is hilarious. But there is a growing set, and I think it comes with popularity because Kevin is so popular that there are some people that just enjoy hating on him. Just like you find people that like hate U2, hate Coldplay, hate Taylor Swift, BTS, Beyonce. Like when you get to a certain level of popularity, there are some people that just hate you just because. I had a former roommate that will watch any TV show as long as it's not popular. This motherfucker won't watch, like, I could not get her to watch Game of Thrones for nothing. She wouldn't watch Game of Thrones to save her life. But she'll watch like the fake, she'll go watch Spartacus. Like, I can't get her to watch WandaVision or Loki at all, but then she'll turn around and go watch The Runaways. You know what I'm saying? She'll go watch the Inhumans TV show. I just like, you just go out of your way to just not do anything popular.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
why?
It's very. I don't know. Some people, man, it's just like some people just don't like. They don't like popular shit. You know, it's like when things get too popular, when too many people like it, they have a natural aversion to it.
Yeah, I guess so. That's just weird.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the okay. So Kevin, finally responded.
Yeah,
and then Katt was like, okay, well, I have a response to your response.
Zoe, put that Instagram post up. Scroll. Can you scroll through it? There's more at the bottom.
Yeah, it says Tory Hart. I think is that how you pronounce it?
Tory Hart.
Tory Hart. Come see me live with my good friend Katt Williams on the Dark Matters tour. This man, Katt Williams, is the king of petty. This man then went and got Kevin Hart's ex-wife, who is a comedian. Who Kevin Hart has publicly said many times in interviews and in his own stand-up specials that at the height of his career, she was helping him write those jokes. And there are lots of people in comedy circles that believe that when Kevin was at his funniest, it was in that relationship when she was writing those jokes. Katt Williams was like, okay, cool. So you gonna talk shit about me on ESPN? I got your ex-wife on my tour now, nigga. What you got to say? Could you imagine having somebody, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-wife, the mother of your children, go on tour and make jokes about you, and you can't say nothing because you might lose custody of your children? Boy, that's wrong. Listen,
you know what I think we need for this? Real quick.
Real pettiness right there.
Real quick, what I think we might need is a quick fair foul.
Yeah.
Look, for old time's sake, before we lose these intros, play the fair foul intro, Zoe.
Yeah. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they're ready for it. And how do they hurt us? Because they love us.
We don't need to give any time to them. That's good.
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved what I was doing. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turned your soul up to me and I used you. But now I can shake my Jesus. I'm a little anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you. Lord, my God. God bless you.
Has the imperial magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent. Innocent. Fear to the
You know, I want to double back to this intro before we end the show.
Okay.
So we can just explore how random it is. Like, it is just a collection of, like, this is what I think of Monty. That's what I think of. Just a collection of randomness. It's just like, you know, it's like fucking, was it Dr. Sebi? And then it followed up by like a shrimp on a treadmill. And then like some clips from Transformers and shit.
Yeah.
Suck my cock, bitch. It's like, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I love it. It's so random.
Yeah.
Random AF is what it is.
This segment usually ends up being pretty random.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so here's the fair foul question, everybody. Is it fair or foul? How do we phrase this? Is it fair foul to call Katt Williams the king of petty? Is it fair
foul to say that what Katt Williams did is some Drake shit?
Yes. Drop one of the clues bombs for Monty, Zoe. Yes. Is it fair foul to say Katt Williams just did some Drake ass shit? There it is. Fair foul. We don't even call it petty. We just call it Drake. Yes. I love it. Is it fair foul to say?
And my camera died. It'll be back soon.
It died? What do you mean it died?
My phone is my camera and it wasn't plugged in.
Oh, right. Because you have that Apple device that has to stay plugged in at all times or else it dies immediately, right?
If you're using it as a camera for a fucking show, yes.
iPhones are like old people. If you don't keep them plugged in, they die immediately. So there it is. Is it fair foul to say that Katt Williams, what Katt Williams did was some Drake ass shit? Yes, fair foul.
Yes.
Everybody, respond, click on the poll. I know I just did. Make sure you let us know what you think. Is it fair foul? Like, this man was like, okay, you gonna talk shit about me on ESPN? I'm gonna go get your wife. What was that phone call even like? Katt Williams was just like, hey, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, you know, I want you on my tour.
I hope that's what he said. Hey, Kevin Hart's ex-wife. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. You see how quick the phone came back on?
Yeah, because they have to have a fast reboot because they die so often. You know what I mean? iPhones is like cats. They all got 9 lives. They all just, they just die and come right back. Yes, is it fair foul to say Katt Williams did some Drake ass shit?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's wife. Monty, what do you think? Fair foul?
Oh, it's fair. Fair to say that. Because that's what he did. That's what he did.
Okay, it's fair to call it petty?
Oh, yeah.
It's fair, it's fair to call it some Drake ass shit?
Yeah. All right, you got me. I'm gonna go holler at your girl.
Yeah, PP Gates says fair as fuck. Nova Ray says foul. Don't do Cat like that, but it was petty, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Ace Wonder says, yeah, super petty. But if I'm Kevin, he can take her as long as I don't have to take her on tour with me.
Nice.
Great one. Vapion says, is it fair foul to say Katt Williams did some Drake ass shit? Vapion says fair. Katt Williams so petty, his YouTube name probably has petty at the front of it. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, ladies.
Who said that?
Damn. Listen, Vapion said that. Vapion came in with the friendly fire just now.
They're going to come at you, Vape. You better watch out.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
You can't stop them.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, Monty, how petty is that?
That's nearing a 10, if not a 10.
Okay, you think that? Okay.
Yeah, that's a direct shot.
Yeah. If I was beefing with a dude and then he was like if I was beefing with another producer and then that producer was like, I'm gonna start doing songs with your ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah, like if we had a falling out and this show fell apart and I started doing a show with your ex, how petty is that to you? How would you feel about that?
Yeah, I know. First off, Monty, I feel like you know me well enough, and you know my relationships with my exes well enough. To know I'm gonna come burn your shit the fuck down.
Yes,
okay? I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm gonna buy the canister of gas. I'm gonna stand outside. I'm gonna be smoking. I'm gonna be filling up that gas tank, singing "Don't Stop Believing" from Journey. I'm gonna come to your house and burn your shit to the ground. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. While we're live.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it live. I don't need evidence. Listen, I already, as it is, I already got to go burn down that gas station now because they got the video. Okay, now you're just trying to run up bodies. Okay, Low Ray the producer. Zoe, drop one of Clue's bombs for Low Ray the producer. Real quick, let me take a second. Zoe, put me full screen real fast so I can do this shit real fast.
She can't right now.
She can't put me. Okay.
No, I tried to get her to earlier. There's an
Zoe,
issue.
Do this for me, Zoe. Can you unplug Monty's phone again so it's just me on the screen and no Monty? Okay, how about that? Just get him off the screen. Just have me on half the screen.
I muted myself.
No, like half the screen with a black square. I don't even want to see my damn screen. Just me. Just get rid of him. Just take him off the screen. Okay. Low Ray the producer is the queen of the ATL track monsters, the National Beat Battle Association champion ATL track monsters, the Hannibal the Beat Animal led ATL track monsters. Low Ray the producer, the lone female on our team, is going in there and kicking ass and taking names. Very recently, she did the Gauntlet Beat Battle and she whooped ass. I'm being respectful to the other producers. She went in there and whipped ass. And tomorrow, right here on YouTube, on the Gauntlet Beat Battle, Low Ray the producer will be participating in the Gauntlet Beat Battle Championship round. That's right. Tomorrow, Low Ray is going She is competing in the champions battle. I think it starts at like 8 p.m. Eastern. If y'all are free, get your ass on YouTube and support my sister. Support Low Ray. Now put Monty back on the screen.
I'm welcome back on our show. All right.
I mean, you back on your show, whether you welcome or not. I'm still working on it.
All right. Let's end this poll because we're running out of time. I want to play one more clip so that we get to be petty a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I want to show this off. What are the results of the poll?
The poll came back 80. Is it fair foul to say Katt Williams just did some Drake ass shit? It came back 85% fair.
All right. That's what he did. Now let me.
Real light skin just now.
He was. He is. Let me set this up. After all this, Katt Williams did a follow-up interview with Willie D from the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
And Zoe, play that clip for us. Let's discuss this.
I had been accepted to college before I was 12, so I was already a little bit more advanced than your average child. I had probably read 10,000 books at that period in my life, so I was blessed in that way. But as you know, you can't really just live on that. So God navigated where I was able to see the underworld, if you will. So I go from my parents' house in Ohio to Miami, Florida by myself. I don't know nobody. And that's where the story begins. But when I was going to the library, I wasn't reading fiction books. I was reading nonfiction books, and it didn't matter what it was. I know whatever's in this book, I don't know what it is. So I might have read like...
Zoe for 1 second. Pause it for 1 second, Zoe. He's lying. Okay, hit play. Hit play. That's it. That's all I have to say.
1,000 autobiographies, just the life of people that I don't know. And when you do that, you find out that if you were trying to learn something from everybody, you could actually learn something from every single person that you met. And so it's that type of thinking that helped me avoid the pitfalls as I saw them. Well, it sounds so harsh when you say on the streets. Just understand that I'm in slacks and a shirt and a tie every day, and I'm eating at a 5-star restaurant because I done worked this deal with the restaurant where I come in at 5 in the morning and I come and do the floors and clean up everything the bus people didn't do, knock out the old dishes. I do all of that, but I get to eat there for free. So I come later and have a 5-star lunch as a 12-year-old, because I'm already smoking cigarettes, but I got a mustache, so I don't look out of place. And then I go and I do my 8 hours in the library to take the place of what schooling would have been. So 2 hours were spent collecting radios from people's cars at the marina, which funded me to at least have $700 or $800 a week in my pocket. So that was the situation for, I'll say, 12 months.
There we go. So what do we think about that?
Listen, I'm gonna go straight to the comments on that. Ace Wonder said, "Bro, Doogie Howser out here."
Yeah.
Petty Patty says he's a fool. What the fuck? Black Guy TV says I was accepted into college as a toddler. Hannibal Will Metcalf says I was accepted into the University of New Orleans when I was a fetus. Petty Patty
Don't
says,
forget, you were also the Shogun of New Orleans before you moved to Atlanta.
You know what? I did put that on a job application, and they did hire me and said that I would have good leadership potential since I was the Shogun of New Orleans. I didn't even know what to say. As a sidebar, I found out that chick that hired that said that shit to me was engaged in like a serious amount of wage theft for years. just robbing niggas out their paycheck left and right. Buck Melanoma says my dad's semen has a PhD. Nova Ray says I got my doctorate just before my mom gave birth to me. I was shooting for when she was 6 months, but I needed time to rest. Y'all don't believe like so when Katt Williams was on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp, I'm pretty sure he said that he was reading 3,000 books a year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I asked Monty this. The other day. I said,
yeah,
you're a comic book art. I mean, you're an artist and an author, right?
Yeah.
You've written your own comic books. You've written there's Border City, there's Century,
Yeah.
there's Flying Vampires.
Century is also available in my store for just $3 if you want to check out the digital copy. MontyLiveArt.com.
Why have we been plugging that shit, Monty? Okay, I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to sell some shit on the Ultimate Comic Movie List channel, and your ass has got it live. You ain't telling nobody.
Well, it's partially live. The website is still under construction, but you can for damn sure buy the comic there right now.
Caravallo says, "I am myself a prestigious college."
Take your plunger points that don't exist anymore, Caravallos.
Like I asked Monty this the other day while I was taking my ice bath. I asked Monty, I said, listen, I said, how long is the, and matter of fact, we're going to just redo the conversation right now. Monty, how long is the average comic book?
22 to 23 pages.
Okay, 22, 23 pages.
Sometimes a little more.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to read 3,000 comics a day, how many 3,000 comics a year, how many comic books will we be talking about them reading every day?
I actually remember this number. It's 8.29 comic books per day.
Okay, 8.29 comics. So the next question I asked you, Monty, was, is it feasible or doable for somebody to read 8 comic books a day?
You can absolutely do it if you do nothing else. Like if you sit down and just read those fucking comic books all day and, do minimal shit around your house. You can do it and still function throughout your day, but that's what you're doing. That's your entertainment for the day. That's all.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that's my point. That right there is my point. In order for him to be like, I read 3,000 books in a year.
Not comic books, though.
And yeah, he said 3,000 books. I'm giving him benefit of the doubt and saying, okay, well, because I was like, he's raised Jehovah's Witness. So I was thinking maybe he was reading them little Jehovah's Witness comic books, them Watchtowers.
Yeah.
Okay? Which, sidebar, worst comic I've ever read.
Oh, they're terrible. I was raised one too. I got some questions about him being Jehovah's Witness. We'll discuss that on a later show.
Yeah, I
because some of that shit's wrong. Missionary work, I never heard of that with witnesses. Continue though.
Yeah, it's very like there's a lot of stuff there that was just kind of like, all right, just like of all the things that he said a lot of things that I think that were very important in this interview. I love what he said about Taraji P. Henson. I love the part that he said about, liars lie. That's just what they do. I think that's a great quotable line. I think the part where he talked about like, we say that we can't keep saying that the children are our future, and then we pay these teachers pennies on a dollar and wonder why everybody fucked up right now. Like he said some real dope, intelligent out of some very dope shit. But he also said he read 3,000 books in a year.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I'm not saying it's not possible. And then he's talking about reading nonfiction books. So you reading autobiographies. You read Sun Tzu's The Art of War along with the 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, and you was like, oh yeah, I read 3,000. No, you didn't.
Nope, you didn't. You didn't.
And you a stand-up comedian, and you're a father and grandfather,
and you're eating 5-star meals. And you're stealing radios. No.
It would be a perfect way to end the show, or at least the perfect thing for me to say. I don't think Katt Williams is lying. Okay? I think Katt Williams believes everything that Katt Williams is saying is true. I think he believes what he's saying is the truth.
Yeah, I believe that too. But on this book shit, I believe Katt Williams is straight up lying. I ain't got no more talking.
You don't believe he read 3,000 books
Nope.
a day?
Nope. Did not. Never happened.
A year.
That never happened. That never happened. That never happened. And it's one of those things, this is what good liars do, is one of those things that you cannot disprove.
Security monitor says he thinks an autobiography is a book that you read in the car.
It did not happen. Didn't happen.
Is it Vapion asked if he can read by osmosis? I can't. That's like, of all the things that he said in the interview, that's the one that just really just sticks with me. So when people be talking about how he's real and he's smart and everything that he says is great and he's speaking facts, I'm just like, so y'all just gonna gloss over that part where he said that he read 3,000 books in a year?
Yeah, we're just not gonna pay attention to that. He didn't do that.
Yeah,
he didn't.
Rick Zilla said that's work ethic. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Katt Williams has a work ethic that we don't have.
Rick Zilla, you spelled lying wrong. You misspelled lying completely.
Just 3,000.
Yeah.
What, like, if he had at least said 1,000, right? Like, it's still not believable, but it would have been less unbelievable than 3,000. 3,000 is like, that's a lie. That is an untrue thing you just said.
Yeah. No, it's not real.
It's like it being Sunday afternoon, and I say, "Hey, Katt, what day is it?" And he says, "It's Friday morning." It's like that's a lie.
Yeah,
that's a thing that you said that you knew what the real information was, and you said the opposite. That is a lie.
It's Friday morning, but Steve Harvey stole Mark Curry's joke and his show.
Yeah.
Okay, he might have.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go with both. I believe the Mark Curry shit too. Steve Harvey stole that shit.
Yeah, I do believe that. I listen. I believe Cedric the Entertainer stole that joke from Katt Williams. I believe I believe Ricky Smiley misspoke when he said that Katt was supposed to be Santa Claus. I don't believe that he was ever going to be Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of what he said in the interview. I think he said a lot of shit. You know, I don't believe that him and Ludacris went to an Illuminati meeting.
Yeah, an Illuminati party.
Yeah, but I believe that they was in a room with a bunch of like rich white dudes that was telling them how to cut, what to do with their hair. I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that part for real.
Yeah,
for sure. I've worked at quite a few jobs where the man has asked me to cut my hair off.
Yeah, and you just say fuck you, no. So
you do better than me. I just act like I didn't even hear him say it. I just keep on, like how white people be like, I don't see color. I don't hear hair. I don't hear hair. I don't even hear it. Like a friend of mine drew me this dope picture of a volcano with some ears on it, and it's like it's because I was like, I'm hot headed and I don't be hearing what I want. It's a conceptual piece.
All right.
It's
know what?
Fantastic art.
You know what? Fuck you. I see what you did. You found the shit. You heard me talking about it before this fucking show. And you know how I feel about this.
First off, it was a great piece of art. And it was an original idea that I came up with alone that nobody helped me with.
That's what the... Oh. Me and you, when we gonna talk when
and look, not only was it an original piece of art that I came up with, but Mark Curry helped me punch it up.
Say more. You know what, Hannibal? Here we go.